Okay, so here we go. The dock project went pretty good. Canada's longest pier. Thousands and millions of people will be walking over that, so it's a great opportunity for them to, for me to get my artwork out there. So this orb thing that I showed earlier in the sunlight is orb that my buddy the mad scientist Pete Blair makes these. This is yellow cedar burl. You can see his signature there. Pete Blair, number 344. But look at that burl wood, guys. Yellow cedar from Vancouver Island. This is epoxy resin. And yeah, he's got the pressure thing to make no bubbles and stuff in here. But I loved what it did in the bottom there. You can see the air pockets where the wood meets the resin. So I begged him for this and I got it from him. Anyways, I tried carving this stuff. It carves pretty good. It's going to take a lot of sanding work to make this is just a start on this, right? That's just a start, but it's going to take a lot of sanding work to make this polished up again. Okay, so after Pete gave me this, you can see the beautiful colors. See that black, those black lines going through there? Pretty beautiful stuff. So after I got these from him. I got another one too, and he made the wizard orb too. I begged him to make me one of these with the burl in there. So this is epoxy resin, guys, and he had the cooker to pressure thing to make the bubbles come out of here, or I don't know, but you can look into that. But so I want to make this an ocean scene, okay? So this is the burl here, yellow cedar burl again, guys. Okay. So I've been staring at this for a couple months now, maybe a month, and I want to make waves on here. And then like nice and fluid lines through here. I got big plans with this, guys, if it turns out. But you know, like I've been staring at this not knowing what to do. Like I know I want to make the waves and I'm making an ocean scene like this is a reef in here, right? But just like, for example, you guys, if you're staring at a piece of wood and don't know how to make it into a wood spirit, it's not going to make a wood spirit itself. You know what I mean? I got to start carving this to what I see, and because it's not going to carve itself. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? So just do it. So that's what I'm looking at this morning, drinking my coffee. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, today's a good day. I want to kind of relax and carve at my home here, and just let this carve itself, you guys. They don't all turn out. I don't know if this is going to turn out. I do hope it turns out, because this epoxy stuff's not cheap, and this yellow burl wood's not easy to get. So this might be a two-part series. I don't know, but so yeah, it's going to be like nice lines through here. I just don't know. I can't figure it out. So might be lines here, then waves up here, right? So anyways, I'm going to show you guys what burrs I'm going to use, okay? These are aluminum cutting burrs. I'm going to start off using these, okay? You can find these on, oh yeah, I'm going to put the link below to a very reliable source that I order my stuff off of eBay. His name's Teddy, and his company's THK Diamond. Usually they mostly have diamond burrs, but they do have these on the site too, guys. They're like 20 bucks American. So these are aluminum cutting burrs. These things cut really smooth, and these things cut hardwood really good too. So I'd suggest picking some of these up. Absolutely. You think, oh, 20 bucks, 22 bucks, that's expensive. But guys, you get 10 burrs for 22 bucks. Do the math. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to start off with these. And then I'm going to switch to the, maybe, I'm not too sure. I definitely know I'm going to start off with these because they cut the smoothest. Then I might switch to these metalworking burrs. Same thing, but they're cheaper. You can buy sets of these online for like, I don't know, 15 bucks, 12, 15 bucks American. Set of 10 too. These are 1/8. They're all 1/8 going in my Dremel 4300 today, guys. 1/8 means this shaft size is 1/8 thick. Okay, so then I'm going to use those, switch to this. Then I'm going to use these diamond burrs. I got hundreds of them, guys, because I'm going to start carving jade sooner or later, okay? But these are all diamond burrs, and these are real fine. Some are fine, like these ones are coarser than these. You can see they look rougher, right? So then I'm going to switch to the diamond burrs. And then You can get all these diamond burrs. I think Eddie has the best at THK. You can hear. Here's the name of the company right here. THK. What does that say? What's the website? www.thk.hk. Probably Hong Kong, but you can find THK on eBay. So this is polishing paste, okay? So this will be my first time using polishing paste. They go into microns, guys, so you can go on eBay or Google polishing to sanding. So it will give you, say, if it's 100 grit, what the micron for the polishing will be. But so I'll be using these. It's a liquid, and this stuff goes on top of these. These are rubber polishing burrs too. Okay, again, ordered from Teddy. And you can also use those white cloth ones for this stuff. You know, like the ones that you get with Dremel, or you can order them online. Those white cloth. Let me. You know what I'm talking about. I'll show you later. But anyways, I'm going to start carving this, and I'll leave the description, the link below for this where to get this on this guy's page on eBay. Okay, so time to start carving. Start carving, George. Start carving. And guys, I will be wearing my mask for this whole carve. Probably makes most of you happy because the more I wear the mask, the less I talk. Carve! Okay, so I think this point is the good old carving here, epoxy carving. We'll call this point the point of no return. Yes, the point of no return. This stuff carves really smooth, guys. Like it's all the same material in there, so there's not a hard point or a soft point like carving wood, right? So I don't know, I'm enjoying this. So this top point is a little bit high, I think. Now I'm going to start carving some white cap waves in here, right? Like, you know, the whoosh, hold on, whoosh, kind of waves, white caps, rollers, right? So, but I think this might be a little bit too high up here, so I kind of got this line in here. I don't know where I'm going to take it, but I think it's kind of neat. So at this point also too, what I did earlier is what you call blocking out. So I blocked out. There's still lots of little lines to put in here, little details, you know what I mean? But then again, guys, the more detail that you put in here, the more sanding, very, very fine sanding, and the less you're going to be able to see through the epoxy to the cedar burl, right? So sometimes it's better just to leave it open. And just, so that's what, I don't know what's going to happen here. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so it's coffee time. Set it back, stare at it. It's coffee time, and just figure out what your next move's going to be. Okay, you can see here I got this blocked out, okay? And I left this pretty thick too, because this is going to be the tip of the wave, so you don't want it to be too thin. If it's too thin, it could break. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to block this out, cut it back, make this part stick out higher, and then block this out. Cut this down, make this stick out higher. Okay. Okay, you can see now I got all the blocking done. You know, how can I explain this? Sometimes I get confused explaining things from my injury. But the deeper, I couldn't carve too deep because you got the piece of wood in here, right? So you only got a certain depth, but when I was getting carried away, I kind of carved into the wood there, carved deeper, but that's okay. Might give it some character once I sand it out. So you can see how deep I got the stuff carved in there. So now these are going to be like rolling waves, all of them. So bigger, medium, smaller, and smallest. Well, these three can kind of be the same size, but these ones got to be smaller. I'll do these ones very last because they call me heavy hands. That also means I'm not good at placing things and moving things around. Like I'm pretty hard on things. So yeah, let's see what happens next. I'll draw in the waves and I'll start carving the waves, I guess. I don't know. I think this might be the part that makes or breaks the piece. Well, the thing that will make or break this piece is definitely the sanding. Oh, sanding. Oh, sanding. Okay. So like I said earlier in the video, I want to leave lots of openness in here. So I think I might just leave these two as big rolling waves. Maybe cut some lines in here or something. Big rolling waves. And I'm going to do the white caps waves right on this one, and on this one I just might do some neat lines kind of thing. Just, it doesn't have to be, I got bigger plans for this piece. When it's done, I'm gonna set this into a wood, carve like a wood cave thing and set it in there, and hopefully put a light in the background so it kind of, or lights up under the wood, so it's I don't know, whatever. Okay, carve these waves here. Okay, so now I'm at the point where I say stop, Jordy. Sometimes you just have to say stop. I was using this aluminum cutter for the whole thing. This aluminum cutter bit. Same bit, whole thing, guys, still sharp. Great value for your money for these bits, guys. So anyways, I'm going to switch this aluminum cutting bit to one of my metalworking bits, if I can find it. I just had it, yeah. To this bit, way less aggressive, and I'm going to run around and just kind of clean it up a bit, and then the sanding begins. Oh, the sanding. Oh, why? This is how I say hi to my neighbors. They're out there in their patio.
Yeah. Video recording so you can get the phantom cow. Okay, Jordy, enough is enough.
So I've sanded this down with that 80 grit, just one of these little bristle brush things with 80 grit. Now I'm going to use my little new Dremel stylo. See, it's just automatic power, just plug it in. And because I can control the speed better with this. Let's see, where's on? Okay, then you got a speed control here. So I want to run this really slow, okay? These are 400 grits, guys. I'm going to take it to 1,000 grit, and then that's when I'll switch over to the paste. Well, I might do 600 grit on this, then switch it over to the paste. But let me get sanding. Oh, let's do a spit test. Like, you really don't see too much, do you? Yeah. So, yeah, you just need to keep taking her way down, sand her down, and sand her down. The funnest thing in life is sanding. Yes, yes, yes. You can buy these on Amazon for like, I don't know, 30 bucks. You get a whole bunch of different grits. Bristle disc. Shout out to you, Phil, out there in Langley, buddy. Shout out to Phil. Okay, so when I was using the 600 grit, I realized that's way too high of a grit so far. There's so much friggin' cut marks and stuff in here, so I went to the 220 grit, okay? Basically wore out this whole pad almost. So now I'm gonna try the 600 grit. I know that's jumping to a big thing for the pros out there that will be like, no, no, no. Well, guess what? That's what I'm going to try next. Because I'm goddamn sick of sanding. Let's see how this sucker's going to look. Oh, yeah. Spit test. Yeah, it's starting to get there. Just 2 more million hours sanding and it's going to be good.